Hello everyone, this is Nadine Dossier of EnergyWorksHealers.com. Thank you for joining me. This is the introduction for the full moon healing session for 2017. The energy around this is so complex. I felt the need to have an extra recording where I just explain what this healing is all about. And you can choose to listen or you can choose to stop at any time, of course. What this is all about. There's a tremendous amount of fear, anxiety, trauma, anger that's come up to the surface because of a long-time spiritual teacher, Doreen Virtue, choosing to take the path of the born-again Christian. So this is a very conservative Christian pathway. This is one that is letting go of many of the spiritual practices that Doreen had held before, including working with love light beings of all different denominations and of just the open pathway, as well as leaving behind some of the spiritual tools and some of the divination processes that she had said to have used before. So it's very different because I work with many Christians and many people from all different pathways who have no problem, working with and are open to working with many different frequencies of love and light. So this is different. It goes beyond. And I think that's one thing that we need to recognize because it's bringing up a lot of fear. And it can put a wedge between us and others that are connected with a certain label that we don't want. We're in a place globally where we're really wanting to move towards, and you can see it in the collective, because there's a lot of the contrast to this, where we're wanting to move into a place where we acknowledge all as equal and give space and honor each other for our differences. Honor free will the same way that God would honor that free will. And hold a space for all living beings. So what does this mean for you? It has brought things to the surface, past lives for being where we were killed for having beliefs that were different from the mainstream, where we were tortured, where we were betrayed by others that we thought were quote unquote on our side. It also has and this is one of the strongest pieces, issues with our false beliefs around believing that something else is more outside of us is more powerful than the inner source. And that is very problematic. Believing that you need someone or something that is more powerful than you to save you gives your power away. Because here's the thing, if you think that there's a light, love light, kind being that's more powerful than you, then more powerful than your inner source, of course it's more powerful than the ego, we're talking about your inner source, then you also believe that dark forces out in the universe are also more powerful than you. And remember, whatever you believe, the universe will mirror back to you. And I know, dear friend, that each and every one of you do not want to be in that space where you give your power away. But we've all been there. And this moment in time is a choice to either relinquish our power to an outer source or take our power back. And I know you're here because you're wanting to take your power back. And taking your power back is the only way that we can create a world based on love and truth. And when you are strong in who you are from a spiritual sense, You're okay with other people. You can agree to disagree. You can be okay with other people having firm beliefs, but you can also say no thank you to them from a place of love. And that's what we're all really working towards, I believe. And there's a couple things, through healings that I had this past week that came up around Christ's ray. One of the things, and I'm sure this, and I say this in the meditation, but this could very well be from the Course in Miracles, but it came to me in the meditation. And when I say the practice is very similar to what I know is in the Course in Miracles, but I'm saying these exact words, they also may be in the Course in Miracles, but it came to me in meditation, and Christ had said, I'm inviting you to use this practice. So I wanted to share it with all of you. Look at everyone and everything, including yourself in the mirror, and state, this is one of the many forms that Source takes. This is one of the many. I am one of the many forms that Source takes. It's really important for us to recognize our truth. If we're going to make this world radiate the beauty that our universe offers, we need to take our power back. And I wanted to say personally why I think it's so important. And I learned this very early on in my pathway as a healer, that I wanted to be open to all love light beings. Because my goal was to be in pure service to Spirit. Now, everyone I serve, they're from a different pathway. They have different beliefs. They have different guides that are around them. And my intention was to be open to all that was coming through for them, that was only for the highest good of everyone involved. So if I only felt comfortable with, or I closed myself off for whatever reason, to being open to all the love and light that is available through this universe, then I didn't feel that I would really be truly honoring and be of service to the individuals that I work with that may have different beliefs than me, that may connect with different beings of light that I've never connected with before. And if I was fearful and I shut that down, then I wouldn't be the open channel for them of love and light. Don't get me wrong, I am very discerning. And I'm only willing to work with that wants to align us with our inner source. Not that which wants to disconnect us. Never, never, never would I do that. Will I go there? That was for past live experiences for us. We're not doing that now. So, you know what? If you choose to do things differently than Doreen Virtue, that's totally okay. If you do choose to do things the same way as Doreen Virtue and take that singular path, that's okay too. Bless you. As long as that pathway aligns you with your inner source, then more power, pun intended, to you. I hope that this has been useful for you, that you can kind of feel more. You're not alone. Many of us have been affected by this, but it's really a blessing. Maybe a blessing in disguise, maybe a blessing out and open to you, but in any way, in either way, what this means, you get to really be strong about who you are again. And I hope that it means being strong in the fact that the source within you is the most powerful source. Thank you for listening, and I send you love and light, and my hope, my goal is that you feel stronger in who you are and you share your gifts with the world fearlessly, my friend, fearlessly, because we need you. There's nobody like you. Please share your gifts. Be your bold, beautiful self. Thank you.